God has given us different opportunities. Some will thrive and will make the nation thrive because they have a talent. Many will thrive and will make the nation to thrive because they have the professional and commitment to their vocation. Others will thrive because of the experience and will make the nation thrive because of the experience that they have gone through and chose never to repeat mistakes that they made and make this country great because of sharing their experiences. All these three units is what will make our country become a great country. Our nation will never change. Our nation will still be in the same square footage and kilometers that it is. Our people will change because of the leaders that we elect. Leaders who are committed to make sure that our nation is proceeding in a manner that is respectful to God. Because we are, because God has enabled us to be. We came into this nation, into this world with zero, holding on ourselves. We will go with zero at the end after we die. The difference is what we will make in between when we are alive. And it is therefore very important that you be very careful about what God deposits in your mind. Because God uses people. He will not use animals, He will not use other people and other centers that may not connect with us. They may connect with the animals. And if you look at the nature, which is what we stand for, there are reasons, a myriad of reasons, that we must be able to pick what is happening in the field, including how the tree grows, that without water it shall not thrive. Encouraging and doing things that are going to give us a lesson in life that will change what our country will be. There is no difference with Kenya and other countries in the far west. There is no difference with Kenya in countries in Asia. There is no difference with what we can do here, because even on matters of climate change, which has affected all of us and many of us, we must be able to know that it is the actions that are taken by leaders that are going to change the nation for posterity. There is no reason why we should hand over after our lives and after our being. A nation that God has given us with a lot of resources, so much natural capital, and we return this to the next generation when we have messed up what we cannot replace. We must be the change that we would like to see. The Green Thinking Action Party is an institution that I believe aspires to go beyond just the 9th of August election. An institution that looks forward to change the aspirations of this nation. An institution that is going to support dreams that God has deposited in the people of Kenya. An institution that will make politics not as usual, because most of the times it is just done for the image, where we are just doing things because of just the power that we are looking to get. But we are an institution that looks to change lives and change them for good and set an example that the world will come to Kenya and will want to follow what we have done at Green Thinking Action. Our agenda is very, very simple. And by the way, life is not very complicated. And this I tell you as aspirants in this internal session. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to complicate life. You have to take care of your family. It is either you're taking care of them or you're not. And if you are not, you're not a nice guy. And therefore you're not supposed to be in the society. It's so simple. How do you take care of them if you're not providing for food, if you're the head of the family? How are they going to respect you? And therefore you go ahead and stand and say you're vying, yet you have no respect from the grassroots where you're supposed to have. That is the difference that we want to change. The Green Thinking Action Party is directed in a very good philosophy. One that is very clear, that's tunajenga. Tunajenga nini? Because when you see the word tunajenga, it's supposed to send you somewhere. Because it's very simple on the three pillars that as a nation, our Green Thinking Action Party nation, that we stand to do. The first pillar, which I believe that every aspirant here is supposed to deal with, is ethical and effective leadership. When we say that you can vote for any person that you are looking forward to, because we want to tap everyone from where you come from, it is simply because you are supposed to look for a presidential candidate that you believe in, that has got ethics, that has got policies, that stand for the environment, that has got values that are going to change this nation. It's simple as that. It has to start with you. You've got to have a meeting with yourself as a leader and ask yourself if you're indeed standing for what is right. Ethics, without that, without effective leadership, we are not going to go anywhere as a nation. We will remain the same institution and a country that has got always people getting into poverty and situations that they cannot manage. Corruption and things that are not right in this country. Who is going to change? It is only us who are supposed to be the change and show by leadership what we are supposed to do. The second one, an institution that is creating wealth sustainably, green profits. What God has given to Kenya can be used by very many people for posterity. What is the need of having business people, entrepreneurs in a nation where people are not enjoying the same, where people are impoverished, they don't have work, they don't have employment, the numbers are going down, yet we have all what it takes to create new ideas, to replicate what has been done in other nations of the world, to be able to bring that to create industries, to replicate things that have worked without wasting time, so that our nation can keep running and moving in a manner that is exceptional. Why is it that we do not trust each other as a nation? That when you want to do something small, you're hiding it yourself, yet it is the critical mass of good ideas and critical mass of producing products and services that are going to change the nation and create employment opportunities that are going to change our nation. Why not wake up? There is every relationship between you as aspirants and every business person. I look forward that you will be looking out. You will be the business people that this country needs to have. There should be no replication to say that politicians are this and business people. We are one family. We need to gain from each other what we have been able to, what we can be able to put forward that is going to change our nation. The relationship between the politician and the business person and the church person should be one. Looking forward to impact lives, to create job opportunities, to change souls of people, to make sure that the spiritual institution, and therefore the relationship should be so symbiotic that nobody should doubt what you stand for. The third pillar, which is equally important, is one pillar that looks forward to have a dignified household. How are we going to have the 12.1 plus household in this country dignified when we have people who do not have food on their table? When we have people, like I went yesterday and found at a place that is so insecure, attacked by other people, they do not have phone network, where you do not have water. How are you going to be a dignified family and a household when you cannot put food on your table? How are you going to be a dignified household and leading one as an aspirant when you cannot even offer job or even educate your children? Deal with medical issues in a manner that our lives can have hope. How? You stand in as aspirants to come and change the nation. And it is important that you work with like-minded people, people who are going to show you direction out of the experience they have, people who are going to help you because of the talent that they have. Even if you chose to work with musicians in this country, they have a powerful message that can be able to deliver what you're saying. And musicians deliver their message in 3 minutes. A pastor or a preacher man will deliver in 45 minutes. A politician will deliver in 2 years before your agenda is known. And God has put us together so that we can be able to be the change. And therefore, symbiotic kind of relationship is what I request that you be there. You are so important as MCAs. You are so important as every aspirant that is here today, the governor aspirants, the Senate aspirants, the members of parliament, women representatives, the MCA, each one of you is so important. And I want you to look at what the party stands for, with the 3 pillars, with the agenda that has been made so easy. Today we have many people, thousands, who are following our discussion today in Kenya and beyond. There is no need of working with the kind of rallies that we see in our country, where people are ferried by buses, where people are paid to come and attend to listen to what has been already discussed, that this is what we want to do. Making and exciting people in one rally, and then you leave them impoverished for the next 5 years. What is the value? It does not matter that you will not win if you don't. And my prayer is that we all win, those who are standing here. But it matters that the party will keep standing beyond the election.
Oh, yes. Amen.
We must have a policy-driven, a party that is different from every other institution, working together with like-minded people, because the people you see as enemies today in politics, tomorrow you will find them dining and eating and hugging each other in a way that is different. Haven't we seen this in the nation? So I get lost in this. Your friends will continue to be your friends. Don't allow them to drag you down in a situation that is not going to be the place where you want to get into. Focus on your people. Focus with your family first. Focus with your household. And then start impacting the next household that is near you. That is what is going to make the difference. Amen. The party's offices across the country, we want to create them in a manner that no other political party has done. And I say this to the world so that other political parties can be able to look at this. We cannot operate on an island ourselves. We must work with others. We want every political office that is there to become a unit of raising sustainability to the people about that place. I am looking forward to go to Narok, even if not anything else where we have an office, just to go and climb and just see what is happening in Mau, so that we can be able to internalize the problems of those people and organize a cycling event that is around that activity, just to see around and understand the issues of Kenya. I am looking forward to go to Bomet, where I can go and see and understand how to pick the tea, and we train our people to understand what problems go around there. Why not use machines and not people? How do you replace these people to be able to get to this? Understand why the importance of milk is there. How can we add value on a simple event where just cyclists are just having fun? Because we have to make politics fun. It's not so serious. How I wish to visit Kajiado North and just have a day with the youth in that country, in that space, to be able to deal with issues of IT, where we are just training people how to effectively use and get to the IT space as they create and sell their products online and connecting to the entire world. These are the kind of activities that I would like to see in every office. We are a party that is looking forward to be able to turn around things in the space of holding leaders into accountability. And it is going to start with you.
Yes.
It is going to start with you as officials. The reason why we left everything today for that small training, this is just the beginning. We are going to have it continue for a very long time. What you promised the world, please do it. When you open, you better not say anything if you're not sure. But what you promised, deal with every individual, even in their multitudes. Deal with them as you're dealing with your family. And this is what is going to make the change, because we are going to impact. We are going to have an internal unit that records what we promised ourselves. We are going to give you support that is going to help you to understand what you need so that you can change the people one person at a time. Through your social media, through your gatherings, through your messaging, so that we can be able, and we are also going to work with other political parties in the country to hold them accountable. We do not have a presidential candidate, and therefore whoever is going to make it in this country, we will hold them into account, because you promised that you will do 1, 2, 3, 4. We will hold them into account. And I want to share with you experiences, because in the way and space that we are in as a country,